Hey guys, it's Saint Kevin. Woo! I'm just done recording Identity Thief and the volume voice that I was spoken like low voices and high voices. So like literally screaming and throwing out. So damn, it's whoa. So I am gonna talk to you guys about latest two songs that I did. One Way, One Sided. One Way, One Sided is a song that I think I'm quite sure I created this way back in 2018, exactly last year. So I wanted to do is this song with Ben Wilson, but we had schedule conflicts. So yeah, so there was that. So One Way, One Sided is like a song about like how like dealing with like family, friends, and like other like how like some people like push him, go all pushy and saying that that you need to do it like just their way, like just one way, not another way. So yeah, so like that's the thing. So the first one was about. I'll say it out loud just compared to other videos. Okay, hold on. So it's I'm tired of it every single day. You pushing me around doing things you want to do. You never think about what I want to do. Or it's forcing me to think these things that you want to do, not what I want to go. Forget it. I'd rather be with someone who cares, and not someone who only thinks about him or her. Why do I buy the most expensive shit or go with you some party that where no one gives a damn about me? Like I don't want to live this life. Like where everything's about you, your damn life. I want us together, no one bossing each other. What it seemed like that is about it's like a dating relationship where one person is bothered by the other person. Like it could be like a girl forced to make love with her boyfriend or something, or some or in the case the other way where where the boyfriend's tired of the girlfriend asking to buy the most expensive stuff that she wants, but it's like he doesn't have the money for it, and she wants it. So like sometimes like people like don't care about each other. It's just like they're just like possess somebody and like just use them as to their advantage, and yeah, and then they'll leave them hurt later. So yeah. The chorus was it's always one sided, never both ways. Oh, your way, never mine. Sometimes love just ain't fair. It's always one sided. Yeah, so that was explaining, like I explained earlier. Yeah, and I did mention Overboard again. Yeah, I do mention Overboard in quite my other songs. Overboard was the song I did last year with the Eminem fan and old friend Brett. He moved out to D. Toronto, so I don't see him lately, but I hope I see him again. So yeah, so the second verse was like Like, damn, people always treated me like shit. Then thinking I was nothing lower than them. Well, I'm gonna show you actors who are really. That was about me. I'm not born in Canada. I was born in South Korea. So yeah. So like I have to deal with the racist comments, and like people sometimes would look down at me just because I didn't look the same as other people. You know, every person who from another country, not originally from a certain country, they will always have to deal with that kind of stuff, and it's hard. And I do mentioned I'll attack you like a scorpion and make you feel how I felt. Yeah, that means like I'll get back at them and give them a taste of their medicine, and they see that they're not always right, and I'm not always right either. But like they say, we all have our ways. And I do mention that Scorpion is going to be one of my next songs. So yeah, on my list release. Verse 3 was like stuff I had to deal with, like social media and verbal and social media and like actual like talking to other people, just like not in like dating relationships, but like also like people are like yeah like I would like one time I was like insulted by this guy who like. So I'm a friend. I'm friends with a certain girl. Yeah, I've talked to her many times, and then her boyfriend, which I just didn't realize it was the punkster kid that I hated in class one time. Well, used to hate, but he's an acquaintance, I guess. So like he like, so I'll just like comment like something like nice pic, like I always do, because if I say something like "ooh, you look hot" or something like that, like that would be like hitting on them. So like no, you do not want to do that. And then the guy like he just comments like "you hitting on my girl." I'm like whoa, what's your problem? Like I'm just being nice to her. Like that's what he said. And then like I guess he got the wrong message, and like he continued to like fight with me, like back off, like she's mine, or like this kind of stuff happens when when someone person A is person dating person B, and person C like is a friend to either person A or B, and then like think. And then if it's a girl, like they think the guy thinks like, oh, I'm hitting on them, and like they'll dump me for that guy or something like that, and yeah, that kind of crazy stuff. And then like on Instagram and Facebook, I've seen like weird posts about like crap that I don't know even why it's up, but yeah, it's weird. Because like my life is like being like very stressed out lately, and like I need advice, not like more criticism on some tiny crap. And like I've been told many times like the world doesn't circumambulate around you and stuff, and like I understand like I'm not the center of the world, and everyone's just circling around me like planets. And like, man, I'm trying to, like, I don't know, because I've had my hard times as well, but like some people think about like either like too greedy or selfish or don't think about others. Well, I do think about others, like and then like, oh, always tell them that I have to do it their way, or like I gotta, or else I'm not friends with you. Sometimes I'd have fights with my family, and yeah, it's hard. So like, I just want to see people to understand that like we're all struggling, and like we need to be accepted that like, and also need to see that that you don't you're not supposed to do things like always one way. Like you can do it another way as well, and you need to accept that. So that is done. Identity thief this time. This is when I bring in my Lil Thugger Elias, which is the punkster side of me. Yeah, sometimes I like to be a badass around town, but yeah, you know. Identity Thief is the song of like someone like they steal the like, you know, identity theft, or like sometimes like, you know, using other people, doing bad things in other people's names and that kind of stuff, you know. So the first verse was some person is like friends with some underage person. Their age is pretty close. Like the first person is like the first bit is in the perspective of a person who is above 19 or 21, and they're friends with some kid around 15, 16, you know, that they knew from their childhood, that kind of stuff, crap. And then like they're using and then an underage kid, they start to, you know, just ask the older person to buy stuff like that's not, that is that's like over 19, over 21, that kind of product, those products. And then lately I've heard that like there's like a way to make a fake ID. I'm not asking. I want to make a fake ID because I already have an ID. I'm already proud of myself for who I already am. So yeah, forget that. Cause like people, you can maybe people are like using fake IDs to like buy cigarettes, vapes, alcohol, and like sometimes I get in the clubs, you know, and then that leads to trouble. And then that reminds me of like I talked to a vape shop owner, and she was not happy about some person who illegally sells vapes to young children, kids under 19. So, and that's my concern, because she was like always like, and then she was like asking if I knew any code words, because yeah. Well, now I just said it, and you're busted. And then like the end of the verse was like just about like when the cops come to my house, and then like say I did this and did bad deed, but like the person obviously didn't do it because there was someone else. So like then, and obviously they'll tell them that this happened. And of course, the underage is in trouble. It's in trouble. First two was about like my life. I think it was like about 2 or 3 years ago. I used to have just one Instagram account, private account, and then apparently some kid in the same grade as me at that time. So like he or she has graduated, I think. Because they would obviously have to know me, and yeah. So what they did was like I know like maybe people like make fan pages of like famous stars or characters or celebrities, whatevs. I've seen like many people do it, like ones of like Peach, Mario, Daisy, and then sometimes Dwayne celebrities like Dwayne Rock Johnson, Jack Black, other people. Scarlett Johansson, and Scarlett Johansson doesn't even have an Instagram. So like sometimes people like trying to like just trying to gain followers, like 10,000 followers and that kind of baloney. But apparently this person, I think it was a he, made a fake Instagram account just under mine. It was just like Saint Kim or something. There's something like that, like, and it said, and I did try and run like a piece thing that I wanted to do on social media called The Movement, but now that's closed because no, like why do I even care about that anymore? I can talk to anyone on social media and try and brighten up today, and no, I didn't exactly need that anymore. So, but they used Violet wasn't. They had and they also mentioned in Korean, but it was spelled wrong. So that's the funny. That's the funny thing. If you're Korean, you would understand this. It was like in Korean, I love butt. In Korean, it would be like 엉덩이 좋아하세요, that kind of stuff, and then that means like I would like. But that is a rude pervert thing, and like you do not want to say that. That's not gonna gain you any followers. And that apparently that account had many of my friends following it. So I met up with a couple of my friends at school. Told them, they had a Facebook post about him, and reported the account, and now the account's down. Because if you want to make a fake account about me, and want to write some text for the quote thing in Korean, spell it right. So anyways, that person got destroyed, and boom. So I never liked that person because I think it was like some people were like telling me it was like somebody, and I will not mention their name just for privacy reasons, and I don't want to make it feel bad, but yeah, I don't know, I'm cool with this person now. Like I guess, like, what's the chance of me meeting that person again? I'll be in a big city, and that person's probably going to be out in the country or doing other stuff that, like stuff that I wouldn't even care, neither person would care about. Yeah. So third verse was I bring my fake characters Caleb and Hazel back in. If you don't know what they look like, okay, hold on. I'll zoom in right here. Courtesy of Google Images. You can guess which is which. Skater boy and some cute girl wearing a toque. I just googled Skater Boy and yep, it was on. Yeah. Yeah, so like technically what happens is like their privacy gets it after my apparently my in the intro in the music video. I'll be releasing an audio version so you don't have to listen to the blah 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 context that you didn't even give a damn about. And it won't be included and it won't have verse 3. It will just have a verse I think. Just I will be shortening the time between the verse 2 and the chorus between verse 2 and 3 and yeah. And yeah, do this stuff. Unless my voice is really not feeling good, because I have to go outside and play Pokemon Go with one of my friends, and I don't want to be dry as a camel after. Yeah, so verse 4 was. So their privacy was affected, blah blah blah. And then like someone started, they stole something. The hacker said they stole something or something, and then now they treated bad by their friend, by everyone around them. Their friends and family are worried. They're on the run, so I will bring them back in another video. And then verse 4 was like also about me. So recently there was, like I mentioned, there was another person using it was it was the same thing, thank him. There was no description. It was a photo of like some female, like some woman, Korean woman, I think, and if you ever heard of Blackpink, the Korean K-pop girl group, yeah, they're pretty popular right now, so you've probably heard of them. So like photo of I think like one of those members, or I don't know, because there's like so many Korean women and they almost look the same. So I don't know. I think it was a Korean woman, and it was. And a couple of people I knew were following this person. So like whenever I try to tag myself in photos and they post on my Instagram account, both either my Instagram accounts, that thing pops up first, and then right below is mine. I'm like, who the heck is this Saint Kim person? And they're like, there are a couple of Saint Kims, some couple in Toronto, couple in Korea. Yeah, that's all I know. And like, obviously, if they like my cousins were like friends of like someone with the same name as me, they would tell me, obviously. So it's hard to find out if it was another spam account, like the scan thing that happened when I was in grade 10, like 2 or 3 years ago, and now, and like now I get like negative comments all the time, and like on my Wild Beats Multimedia YouTube channel, yeah, like someone said you suck and didn't explain why I suck, like at least explain why I screwed up and where I screwed up, you know. And since my name's a Korean name, it gets confusion, lots of confusion, though. Like some people confuse my name for Shaun, like Shaun Anderson, aka Big Shaun. You've heard of him, hip hop rapper guy, black guy, and from Detroit. Shaun, like how they spelled it, and Shaun the sheep. that movie, and or Shaun, like with the any special characters. I have a friend named Shaun and Rattan, and she's a cool girl. I've known her since junior kindergarten. Yeah. I only knew her until grade 6, and then I switched to public school, and now me and everyone I know back at Catholic school, they keep in touch with through social media. God, I miss them. And then since my initials are SK, and then like Ben Wilson on his one, I think it was on his Splat Koopa channel, he did mention the SK thing before, so like I'm Splat Koopa. I'm like, bruh, that's the same initials as my name. Yeah. So yeah. So when I'm looking up me on social media on Wild Beats Multimedia page, Instagram, or social media basically. If there's the SK thing, it's me. Ben Wilson's does not have a Splat Koopa Facebook page. I'm on available on most social media pages: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and now email. And then like I had like a friend named Sarah, and her last name starts with K, and we got confused. Like we did figure skating. You have to do figure skating in the area before you start doing hockey stuff. So 2 years of that, and then you do hockey, I guess. Yeah. So like people are trying to like copy me like sometimes, and I'm like, why would you want to be like, hey, my life sucks right now because like I'm stressed out like all the time, and it's recording. Oh yeah. So like I don't know. I just don't realize it though. And that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video or whatever that is.